Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and a new campaign, which, well, I'm going to try and record in one go. Even though it will be broken up into different episodes, simply because if you've been playing the 105 beta, then you will know that there've been a lot of patches to it. There's been, I think, 10 updates to the 105 beta patch. But a lot of the bug fixes have related to kind of how the game saves and things like that. So every time you get one of these updates, it is resetting all your campaign saves and things like that. So I'm going to try and get it all recorded at once, or as close as I can, so that, or I'll turn auto updates off in Steam, so that you don't overwrite it, so we actually get a finish. There's been a few changes in the updates since the Italy campaign in the beta, so I'm excited to try them out. And I haven't done a British campaign since they added the new nations. The last one I did was the Nothing But Hood video, which was a lot of fun, but I thought, why not do 1910, because we've got some of these new hulls for the UK. I've got a video about that out now, and I will be doing videos about the new hulls for the other campaign nations, and then I'll just kind of do a grab bag of all the others. But yeah, there's quite a few new hulls for the UK, and most of them are in the Dreadnought era. So I was really curious to see what kind of changes we have. And one of the new changes is this is a new UI element up here, which is quite nice. Clearly shows your whole coalition, which is really cool. So let's have a look at what we're dealing with. So we've got the French with 4 capital ships and a whole bunch of cruisers, and the Italians with 6 capital ships and less cruisers, actually. Interesting. Then we have the Germans. They have 7 capital ships. And the Austro-Hungarians, damn, with 13. Okay. This is all very similar, although now everyone is actually in an alliance. So it's much easier to see who you're... It's easier to see all this, which is really nice. And yeah, they have a few under construction, including the Austro-Hungarians. Bloody hell. Finances tab, I think, is all the same. Just going to max everything out to start with. And then we have, yeah, lots of research going on. And yes, let us get into the design, because with this era, we should have, yes, Dreadnoughts. Oh, why did I not get the Dreadnought 3? No, this is the one I don't like, the Dreadnought 4. So I might go for a Dreadnought 2 in that case. So it's simply because I'm not a big fan of this hull. This is the new Vendar style hull, and I have tried building a ship with it for the British. I'm just not a huge fan. Whereas, well, I'm not a huge fan of this hull either, but you know, I think I can make it work. Mind you, yeah, and we can't max this one out either. So I'd rather have a little bit of leeway with this one. Stick a tower on. I'd go for my... Actually, could I just make it... Yeah, I can supersize it. There we go. 31,000 tons. Semi-oil, that's pretty nice. Turbines, good. Hawks diesel. Ooh, nice. Krupp 2. Fancy. Okay. What's my smoke? 33. Yeah, it's going to have to be a standard. Oh, Jesus. A single standard? No. Wow. Probably going to have a lot of smoke then. I could go all the way down to a small funnel, but that looks a little bit ridiculous. So I'm going to go with a standard funnel, I think. How fast are you going on a forced boiler? 22 knots is respectable for the era. I mean, it is 1910. So just coming up to the First World War. So, you know, 22 knots, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. Right. Main guns, what do we get access to? 13s. And everything is Mark III. So let's go for a 13. And I think, yeah, fore and aft, for sure. Just curious. You can fit a super firing pair up there. Okay, could be interesting. Can I fit a super firing pair on the back? I can. Okay, yeah, I can work with this. Yeah, eight guns is probably enough. That's all the centerline turrets I could fit anyway. I'd have to go with side mounts, but I'm thinking secondary guns, to be honest. We can have a pile of 3-inch guns for dealing with destroyers. So really we want something to deal with cruisers. They're all Mark IIs. The 7s are probably quite large, aren't they? Yeah. So 6-inch guns might work. Pair of 6-inch guns. That's not too bad. Pair of 6-inch guns. Be nice if we could get a 3rd in, but the fire. Ah, there we go. I was going to say the fire arc is terrible, but they do actually fit. Yeah, that works. You can fit another one in here. No. What about... I could fit some there. Yes. Looks a bit higgledy-piggledy. There we go. Much neater. So, yes, 8 6-inch guns aside, that is respectable. That is definitely respectable firepower-wise. Okay, I'm not going to bother with torpedoes, I don't think. Ooh, cordite, dunite. Yikes. Where's me flash fire chance? 12%. Ooh boy. Yeah, this is going to be the exploding campaign of explodiness. Yikes. Just going to go for base fuse HE, I think. Wow, these things are going to be explosive. Okay, any RDF? No. Not much I could do about it, apart from maybe going for light shells. I'm not a huge fan of light shells, so keep them at standard. I'm just going to have to make sure these things do not explode. 16.5 on the turret, I think. Main deck is not super important. Superstructure, be nice to get a little bit. And then let's go for 12 everywhere belt. No, not going to let me do that. But I could go for 8, so it should keep me safe from cruiser guns. Still not as thick as I would like. Yeah, I'm going to go down to 7 on the extendeds, so I can get more main and more tower. There we go. I think that'll work. The Conqueror class. They are not cheap. They've got a little bit of a 4 weight offset. Just yeah, I'm not going to be able to fix that very easily. They're not going to be the most perfect of ships, but I think they'll do all right. I think they'll do all right. 34 million, well, 34.3. They're okay. I think they'll do fine. Apart from the exploding, which does have me slightly worried. Right. This is going to be a very explosive campaign. Okay. Oh yeah, I've got massive money. Okay. Good. Right. Let's get a battlecruiser design built. We'll go for the battlecruiser 2. How big can I make you? Oh, 31,000 tons as well. So we go for the inflexible. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking also the 13s. But just 6 of them. And big old funnel. Smoke. Ooh, too much. Yeah, I'll go for that one. Gives me 0.8 smoke efficiency, but we're not going to be able to go 26 knots. No chance. It's a very slow battlecruiser. Yeah, sure. 23.5 knots. I mean, they are slightly faster than a knot and a half faster. Yeah. Oh, God. Right. Basically a different type of battleship, aren't they? I'm going to go for the same rough setup, though. They're only going to have a pair of 6-inch guns, rather than 4 of them. Give me a little bit of an half-weight offset. That's a nice surprise. Do the armour first, though. Maybe I should have gone with the white powder. this. Okay. Oh wow, you can go all the way up to 22 inches. That's cool. Let's go for 15... 15.5. Wow. Okay, I don't even have that much for armor. I thought I was going to have loads left. Oh, it's because I've still got maximum bulkheads this way. Standard bulkheads is fine. I'd rather have the range and the armor. That's what I'd like. 4% over. Yeah, that ain't happening. Well, with standard range. Standard range works, though. Okay. Go something like that. And let's fix that off to Daisy. Mistake. Right there. Looks a bit weird, but with the gap, but it works, and they are very slightly cheaper. Okay, so okay, not even sure what the point of that was, but they're slightly faster, slightly cheaper, and slightly less well-armed. Oh, game, please don't crash. Please, 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 please don't crash. Ah, game, no. Wait, game or computer?